Hey guys, this is a project I was working on this weekend. It was fixing up an old Chinese Type 56 or Chinese SKS. It was just drenched in cosmoline. The wood's in pretty bad shape, but you'll see that in the video, cleaning it up and everything. This is an original, all numbers matching Chinese Type 56. Um, right now, I believe it was a first year production to third year production, depending on the serial numbers. I'm not sure yet. But just I guess enjoy the video and thanks for watching.
So I just got it field stripped, and I'll tell you what, this is disgusting. I'm trying out my new camera too, so you'll be able to get this in HD. So I'm glad I didn't fire this because these are notoriously known to do slam fires when really dirty with cosmoline, and this is supposed to be a free-floating firing pin. If you've noticed, it's not even moving. So if I would have put a round into this, it probably would have gone off. So if you are starting any sort of SKS um, project like this, removing cosmoline, really should take it apart and clean it first. As you can also see, it is disgusting in there. I found a little bit of surface rust on the top of the dust cover. That'll be coming off. There's some on the magazine, and I haven't taken out the gas system or anything yet, so we're going to go ahead and do that. But so far, disgusting. I got it all over my hands and all over my camera. Okay, so the op rod and gas system is out, and I need to show you something really nasty. Try to set this down the best I can. So the piston is supposed to just drop out of this, right? It is totally soaked in their suction of cosmoline. It is not even coming out. I don't even really want to touch that, but there is just soaked in the inside of this thing, and there's like chunks of something on there, and I don't know what it is. So this is disgusting. There's a lot of nasty stuff. Another thing on that op rod, make sure you have your thumb in front of it and don't let it shoot across the room like I did. And it hit the ground. I had to wipe it off, but it was really greasy, just like that piston, and it got hair all over it, and dog hair and stuff. So make sure you put your thumb over the op rod when you take it out, because that's nasty. Just to show you how much cosmoline is inside the gas tube right now, I just fed a paper towel just partially through the gas tube, about that far. So there's going to be a lot of cosmoline removal on this. I've already took off a little bit. Probably going to let this soak in some simple green, not the gas tube because it has wood. You don't want to soak the wood in any sort of liquid, or it'll just absorb that too, and you don't really want that. So all this is going to be sitting in a simple green solution after I get this thing totally apart and wiped down. So just wanted to show you that disgusting little bit. And also, this gun has been fired a lot. There was a lot of carbon buildup in there, so I'm guessing that this has been shot a lot. This is also a first year production according to the serial number. You look at the first digit and add 56 and it's 0, so I'm guessing this is a first year production SKS. But not 100% sure on that because maybe somebody will know all the numbers are matching except for this one on the side, but it's the same number but it has a 3 in front of it, but it's identical number. So I don't know if that's what I'm supposed to be looking at to date it, or am I supposed to be looking at that serial number. But anyway, it's still an early model. Even if it was made in 59, it's still very early. So I took the trigger guard out, and what I'm noticing is that there is quite a bit of rust. Nothing I can't buff out and sand out. The trigger is surprisingly smooth for how much rust is in this trigger. Also, you can kind of see it on the magazine, and what looks like what I thought was carbon buildup in cosmoline looks and appears to be sand. So I don't know where this gun has been, but there is sand in the inside of this, and that's kind of interesting to me. Very weird. And there's a little bit more rust back here on this spring that holds this all in, but again, nothing that I can't get out. So not it hasn't been that hard to take apart either, surprisingly. Some parts have been. The trigger guard and the trigger assembly was, but not too bad so far. So the gun is now completely disassembled. There is a lot of debris on the inside, some rust, again, will come out. Functionally, the gun's work is fine. I'm going to take all these metal parts and I'm going to soak them up, clean them up real good. So you can see, again, all the serial numbers look like they match, so I'm happy with that. stock is pretty beat up, but I like that. I just got to clean out all this crap on the inside, and it should be as good as new. Well, maybe not, but, you know, good enough. So the SKS is in pieces inside of a simple green and boiling water, or not boiling, but hot water solution. There's simple green. All the parts are in there, and it looks like it's doing a pretty good job right now. I'm going to go ahead and scrub it with a toothbrush and a bigger brush, and we'll get this crap off, and then I'll show you what happens after that. So it looks like it's doing pretty good so far. The mixture I did was about a 1/4 gallon of simple green and about an equal parts water, of really hot water. It seems like it's doing good. I'm going to start scrubbing it in a sec, but I'm letting it soak right now. Since there is water, I'm going to probably go in and blow it out with an air compressor so it doesn't get, you know, like really nasty and starts more rust. So, alright. Be back. What? Okay, the lights just turned off, but it's been sitting for a long time, and it's time to start scrubbing it down. So it's going pretty good so far. Doing a lot of scrubbing. As you can see, maybe some of these parts. Remember the magazine weld had rust. It took all the cosmoline off. Nice and smooth now. The firing pin before would it is a free-floating firing pin, so it cannot be jammed up. As you can hear it. Totally free floating now. Still a little wet. I'm going to blow them out with an air compressor since there was water. Totally clean, no rust on these. This is going to come out real nice. The springs, it's all off the springs. There was a little bit of rust on the op rod, but should be cool. So after about an hour of cleaning with simple green that was mysteriously blue, all the parts have been cleaned. You can see, you could probably remember some of these. They have been totally cleaned off. A couple of more areas I probably could clean, like inside of there. Still has some cosmoline. The firing pin is going free. Whoops. Still a little wet. I may need to blow that off, but it's all cleaned up. The only thing I got to do now is the gas tube. Since I had wood on it, I don't feel like taking the wood off. I'll have to clean that separately. I know there's a lot of cosmoline in there, but that'll come off next. And the stock. So I'm going to get to that. Alright, so I got the firing pin free floating again. Some cosmoline was still seeping out of it. Also, the gas tube I'm working on, it's getting cleaner. As you can see, it started from that, now it's at that. The wood, I still need to get in there and do the metal parts, but it's going good so far, and we're almost done here. Okay, so I'm putting back the gun back together now. The stock, I got the initial kind of sticky slime off of it, and I kind of like the way it looks, so I may leave it like this, but I think eventually from shooting it and getting it hot, it'll eventually boil off. I'll bring a rag and it'll come off by itself, but all the cosmoline is off the gun and it's coming back together real nice. Okay, so the SKS is back together. It's all cleaned up. The cosmoline is out. The rust is off. Stock is not sticky anymore and oozing with cosmoline. This eventually will come out from shooting it, but hope you enjoyed this little video. Wasn't really a tutorial, I know, but just kind of a little, just a little video to see, like, you know, the process. Not necessarily how to do it, but the process. You probably could get an idea how to do it. But thanks for watching.